Well, here we are, kitted up in our new robes. We've got airstrike this time, all organised. Let's head up to the Rev Cave and start killing them again, make our money. And here we are, picking up our hcim. Thank you, I'll see you at the revs. Nice, first kill back and another bracelet of Ethereum. This is a fantastic idea. I know the trolls were good and a safe place to train, especially while I needed the time to AFK, but see, this Rev Cave is just unbelievable for money, especially at our level, so let's keep going. Cha-ching! Another bracelet of Ethereum. This is fantastic. Let's keep it up. Another 4 battle staffs again. Beautiful. Unbelievable. Another bracelet of Ethereum. This is just wild how lucky we're getting. Most importantly, just the amount of money we're making here is fantastic for the account. So let's keep it up. Another bracelet of Ethereum. This is fantastic. I have decided too that for all bracelets in the future, I am going to try and hold on to them until I get 55 made, so I can high up them myself, because what's happening is, in fact, I only need 52 because I can Wizard Mind Block to Elk, but what's happening is if I'm selling them at the store, I can't add the ether, which gives them like an extra 3,000 per elk. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking at my bank, thinking why I'm not elking them in the future, that'll be why. Nice, first kill back and another bracelet of Ethereum. This is a fantastic idea. I know the trolls were good and a safe place to train, especially while I needed the time to AFK, but obviously this rev cave is just... Doesn't that cash stack look amazing? 253k. Safe to say the revs was a fantastic choice for this account. Now I'm just watching back the footage of that potential death. We'll say it was a scare. I don't think I could have died. I think I did pretty well with my tank test, but I actually teleported quick enough, but the delay was interrupted by the fact that the Revenant died. So had that Rev not died, the teleport would have registered and I actually would have left. So that was really unfortunate on my part. I did see the guy obviously log into the world just prior, and I was sort of thinking that he might do what he did. That was just so unfortunate on my behalf that the Rev died the same time as the teleport that would have registered, which gave him the time to get the first freeze on me. So, but anyway, like I said, we're gonna take a break. We've got heaps of cash here, so we're gonna buy the last Fremennik helm I need. We should have enough for the rest of the runes that I want as well, so we might go ahead and buy all them. Actually, we might hold off on the runes. Seeing as we're attacked, we'd have to go back into the wilderness for that, and I don't really want to do that. There is our Berserker helm, fantastic. I did see that the Warrior helm was there, but I think everyone runs the Berserker, so we'll stick with that option. But as I was saying, I think we might spend our money on other things. We might be able to purchase every other gold, to be honest, apart from our runes with this remaining 175k. So I think what we're going to do is go and work on our house now. I want to redecorate it, build the kitchen, build the dining room, and get it set up for a butler in the future. So I'll build 2 bedrooms and all the items needed to facilitate that. Any additional amount of money I think we'll spend on the blast furnace afterwards, because I want to get 40 smithing to make our own teleport jewelry. And then if we have more money still left over, which I think we should, we could either invest it in pickaxes or the silver and gold ore I want to put aside for those jewelry that I plan on making. So let's get into it. Right, here we are sprucing up the house. So we've built, I built 1 bedroom for myself, and now we shall go and build the other one for our servant that we'll get. Is that going to work? Does it sort of look the same? It's going to be able to. I have to go that way. That's the second bed built. Now, as far as what I want to spend my money on as well, while I have it, is I want a kitchen. Perfect. No, didn't mean to do that. Like so, and then the last room we shall build is the a dining room. Perfect. Right, that's everything built in the house. I'm also going to head to Varrock and change the theme to Birthop as well. Just redecorate it so it looks a little bit nicer. And there is the house redecorated. I actually like this look a lot, so perfect. Anyway, let's head over to the blast furnace now and get ourselves the 40 smithing. Right, here we are at the blast furnace. We're going to make ourselves we're going to make 100 silver ores first, and then we shall make a heap of iron bars. Here we are, guys, just finishing up the 40 smithing goal. In the last clip I was buying these silver bars, and I've obviously smelted just around 600 iron bars to get ourselves, and then obviously smith them into iron bolts to get ourselves the 40 smithing. Also went ahead and bought ourselves 100, just over 100 gold ores so we can make the gold bars. I can only craft them at 40, so I might go back to blast furnace now, quickly make them up. We made our silver bars as well, which is good, so that's done. While I'm in Varrock though, and while we have the money left, the next goal is I need to restock on some runes. I need to buy about another 6,000 air runes, and then I might make the 100 gold bars. And I think if we have any money left, we'll buy as many pickaxes as we can. Right, as you can see, we've now got all our rune stacks up to a healthy amount, including the airs. That's what I had to spend the rest of my money on. So there's still a few more runes to buy. You need to buy a lot of laws and also cosmics. I might get the cosmics after I've done the gold ores and bought one inventory of gems. We might head up there and spend the remainder of our money on that, and then that way the next time we need to or we have the money to spend on runes, we can buy lore runes and then move on to getting the rune armor, the rune pickaxe, and that's basically everything we need our money for. So let's go ahead and get this done and move on to the next thing. Alright, that was pretty quick. 4 inventories. Let's get our last set of bars here. Here we go, 100 gold bars made. Let's go ahead and pull our cash out of this. Nice. Right, now let's go ahead and get ourselves a couple pickaxes in case we train that, buy the one invent of gems, and then onto the cosmics. Right, there's our mithril, there's our element pick. We need 32k, so we'll come back when we have enough for the the rune, sorry. Now let's head to our grid and buy some gems. Right, that'll do for our gems, I reckon. We'll make probably 3 or 4 drilling rings, and then that should be plenty. We've already got heaps of game necklaces, so the sapphires will just be backups. Now let's head up to the wilderness mage bank and get ourselves some cosmics. Right, here we are. Let's head up to the mage bank. Right, there we have it, 235 cosmics. We'll keep a little bit of GP just in case we need it for something, so let's go ahead and make a couple pieces of jewellery. We won't be making many, maybe a dozen or something, and then we shall have a thought about what we're going to do next. Well, it looks like I only really have the stuff to make some dolly rings, so I'll make 6 of them, get them enchanted, and then, yeah, like I said, I'll have a think about what we're going to do next. Well, as you can see, we made our mind up. We will go back to the Rev Cave. Hopefully we don't run into too much trouble while we replenish our manta rays, and then after we've done that, we'll hopefully get the 340k we need. That can be reduced if we get some rune armor in there, because some of the money I want to do is get myself a rune plate legs and rune plate body. Other than that, let's head back to the Rev Cave and see how we go. There we have a drop for rune ores. I think they actually elk for an alright price, so another good drop. Let's keep going. Here we are heading back for another trip of revs. Just can't help myself at the moment. We're making really good money here, so I just want to keep that up as much as possible. We haven't been attacked in a little while, so let's keep killing the revs. Nice! I dropped 2 dragon daggers. That's fantastic. Every time. I just quickly loaded up a video to have a look at the Revenant demon because apparently you can say swap that as well, and of course I get attacked, so that was very I was caught off guard for that one a lot, so I was very panicky. Anyway, definitely time to take a break from the revs. Well, like I said, we're going to take a break and we will have enough money to get ourselves the rune pickaxe. So the dragon dagger and this black deal body. Perfect. Move 32k. Let's head over and pick up the pickaxe. Here we are, picking up the rune pickaxe. Beautiful. Another goal ticked off. Now we only need money left for runes and the rune armor. So I think we're going to go back to the ice trolls because Rev Cave is clearly a bit dangerous at the moment. One or two more casts away here and we'll be 52 magic. Now it might not seem like a milestone with only unlocking Shadow Rush there, but with the Wizard Mind Bomb we can now boost to 55 and High Elk, so that's a great achievement for the account. Yes, look at that, beautiful drop on the ground, a rune kite shield, thank you. This is going pretty well. Obviously we're taking the break from the Rev Caves because it's been a bit dangerous lately. 52 magic, also 52 defense, and yeah, just ticking along nicely, so let's keep it up. There we have it, the Rune of Warhammer. Another fantastic drop from the Ice Trolls here. Just an update, we have 53 magic, 52 defense, almost 53 HP as well. And I think our cash stack is probably around 100k plus maybe, so what I might do is I might alcohol our runes after this trip, alcohol the armor, sorry, after this trip, see if I can buy a full set of rune armor, and if I am, I think we might push on with the next set of goals that we have, because I have about 250 Laura runes already, which is a good amount, and I'll slowly build cash up and I can buy more if I need, so let's go do that. Well, we've just elked everything, we have 124k. We actually don't need that much more, we need about 20 more k, so I'll see if I can go through the bank and elk anything else to get ourselves up to that mark, and then we'll have all the rune armor that I was looking to purchase. Here we are picking up the rune plate body, beautiful. These blood runes here should also get me the amount of money required for the rune plate legs, so let's head over to Nada and pick them up. And here we are picking up ourselves the rune plate legs. Perfect. Now we've got all the rune armor we needed. We have as many teleports as I think we need for now, so let's go ahead and start a different goal. Well, I've been working on the attack quest after buying the rune plate legs, and I'm trying to start Emerald of Myku. All I need is a mithril bar. Now I've been killing the dwarves, and I had to bank, and I was unfortunate not getting one, but I do have a muddy key, and it is guaranteed from the chest in the lava maze. So I'm going to gear up. We'll head up there, get ourselves the mithril bar, and then we can start the Emerald of Myku quest. Safe and sound, got ourselves our mithril bars, now we can start the quest. And here we are completing the In Aid of Myku quest. 2 quest points, 2000k XP, and we've got ourselves the Avanda's Flower, which is progressing the Mauritanian questline. Now that we've completed that, we can head and move on to Taibo One-Eye Trio. Well, I just looked, we actually can't complete Taibo One-Eye Trio, so the next quest then would be Underground Pass. Let's go ahead and do that one. Here we are wrapping up the Underground Pass quest. Don't need the Paladin, lucky. Thank you, Underground Pass. 5 quest points, we're now over the 100 quest point mark. We got the Ivan's Blast and obviously the attack XP, which we're after for our goal of 60 attack. I think we can start a regicide here, we might as well. Nice. Don't have all the requirements of the quest, but now it started. 52 attack as well, 41 agility. Beautiful. Next quest is Revanants Isles. I think we'll complete that. Well, here I am trying to complete the Fremnik Isles quest. We have hit a bit of a roadblock. As you can see, we need 56 wood cutting, which I was unaware of. And we also need 46 crafting, which we're a little bit short on. So we're going to have to pause this quest here, and I'm going to have to reassess the couple of quests else I have listed just to make sure that we can actually complete them. So I'll be back. Well, I've just had a look at the quest list, and it looks like they're all sort of difficult to complete. So I'm going to check now and see if we can complete Monkey Madness 1, because that was one of the goals for the episode, and if we can complete that, we shall go do it. And it looks like we have everything, so let's go ahead and do that quest. There we are. We just killed the greater jungle demon, of the Monkey Madness quest. Let's go ahead and speak to the guy here to teleport us out, speak to Nano, and get the quest completed. Here we are, speaking to the king, wrapping up the quest. Beautiful, there we have it. Monkey Madness completed, 3 quest points, access to Apatol, and most importantly that Darrow's training. So let's head over and get the training done now. Alright, let's speak to Darrow here and get ourselves the training. We want attack and defense. Check our levels before. Beautiful. Now 55 defense, enough to be able to wear the Aegis Knot helm. 51 strength, 54 hit points, 54 attack, 55 defense, 66 combat. Fantastic. We can also now wear our Granite Shield because we have 50 strength. So that was a really, really good quest to complete. Awesome. Let's let me head over to the bank and just see what we can get up to next. Well, I think it's time we took a break from our sort of questing mission for attack quests for the time being. I need to sort of rejig my plan and see how we're going to continue to progress that. So, but In the meantime, I want to continue working on the sailing skill because it's really nice and I enjoy it. So we have 15k cash. I think it's only right that we should buy the new skiff. We'll go ahead and upgrade our boat as much as possible. Probably do the new quests and get the skill to, let's say, 40 and just enjoy the skill. And I'll obviously hatch a plan on what we're going to do next in the meantime. Nice. Well, let's go ahead and have a look at our new boat. Should be in the harbour here. What do we got here? The Whistling Hind. Nice, that's a really good boat. Well, let's head over to the Pandemonium and then we can get organised in building some facilities for the boat and upgrading and levelling the sailing skill. Right, well I've just gone over our ship. Looks like we can only build an iron salvaging hook at the moment. Or actually not even with 21 sailing, so we'll have to build the bronze one first, and we can also build ourselves a range, so that'll be nice because I believe you can get raw fish from salvaging, and then that way we can cook them on the ship and put them into our hold there. So let's go ahead and get all the item requirements for them, build them, and we might do the 2 sailing quests first and then go and explore sailing even more. Right, here we are building the salvaging hook. Beautiful. Now we just need to build ourselves the range. Let's go ahead and get the materials and get that built. Nice, got everything we need. Let's build ourselves the range now. Boom. Oh, now we have the level for the cannon as well. But we still need 28 sailing. That's alright, let's go ahead and complete these 2 quests I reckon, and then let's explore the sailing skill more. There we have it, we've just completed the prying times sailing quest. Another very funny quest. So basically what happened was that Mr. Steve Beanie here sent us to go and collect some pirate looty, as he called it, in Port Sarum, and then we had to invent a special key, otherwise known as crowbar, to come and open this crate that we brought from him. And the crate now reveals that there are 1 million crowbars in there. So very funny quest. So I did see now that we also have the sailing level to complete the current affairs, which is the charting quest, I believe. So let's head up to Catherby now and complete that quest. And here we are finishing up the current affairs quest, the next sailing quest. We got 1400 sailing XP, 1000 fishing XP. Now we're able to chart the current. We now met the mayor of Catherby, which is fish. Quite funny, that quest. And another quest point. Perfect. 25 sailing as well. Trim our flags. Task from Brimhaven. Perfect. Well, I did say I want to continue training the skill a bit, so I believe that the best thing to do is I want to try out the salvaging, I should say. So it looks like we can only do a small shipwreck, so we'll keep doing that, and might try a fisherman's shipwreck at 26. Here we are making some upgrades to our boat. First I'm going to upgrade the basic cargo hold here with the oak one for 15 more storage. Perfect, and then I'll have the materials to go from a bronze to a steel salvaging hook. So let's quickly grab the gear for that and make the hook. And here we are with the gear. Steel salvaging hook. Beautiful. 22 construction as well. Sweet, now we're going to go and use our hook, get ourselves 28 sailing, and then we can build ourselves a bronze cannon here, and then we might try some combat, sailing combat. That'd be awesome. Nice, that's a pretty important level. 28, we now have access to the cannon. And now we can do 3 port tasks. That's awesome. I think what we'll do is try and build the cannon and see if we can't complete any bounty tasks now. Here we are building our cannon. I'll just check too that we can't complete any combat yet to level 30 sailing, but we are really close. So there is our cannon. The ship's coming on quite nicely. Anyway, let's go get ourselves 30 sailing, and then we might do some bounty missions and see how they go. Here we are delivering our last batch of crates, and then we will be 30 sailing, and we'll be able to start our first bounty mission. I've had a look at the missions, and it looks like I want to kill the bull sharks, which are a guaranteed bounty mission at Moosa Point, and we shall begin to do them. Here's our level. Task type bounty. Perfect. So that's what we want to do, is do those bounty tasks and get ourselves the adamant crossbow, and also they grant a lot of XP, so should help us go to level 40 really quickly, and then we'll move on to the hammerhead shark for some good drops like the mystic boots, blue deerhead vams, and U shortbow. Let's head over to Moosa Point now, and we should probably get some crates just in case we get some, and then head over to Moosa Point and start the first bounty mission with our bronze cannon.